Hi, everyone. I'm Olga Villaverde. Jurors in the Boston Marathon bombing trial have now concluded their first day of deliberations. They're deciding the fate of Dzhokhar Tsarnaev, but no verdict has been reached, and they will try again tomorrow. In other news today, Senator Ron Paul is promising to take back America in 2016. The Republican from Kentucky officially announced his bid for the White House during a rally in Louisville today. He says special interest groups use Washington as a personal piggy bank and blames both Republicans and Democrats for troubles on Capitol Hill.
The Washington machine that gobbles up our freedoms and invades every nook and cranny of our lives must be stopped.
Ron Paul now joins Texas Senator Ted Cruz as the only two candidates who have officially thrown their hat into the ring. Earlier today, a power outage affected much of the Washington, D.C. area, including the White House.
Some parts of the White House complex did have to go on to backup power, but some of the issues have been addressed in such a way that we're now back on the regular power source.
A local power company in Maryland says there was an issue with the transmission line. You can see people fumbling in the dark right here. This was from a briefing at the State Department, but spokesperson Mary Harf still managed to shed some light on U.S. relations with Cuba.
The schedule is not quite confirmed yet, but we will let folks know as we are able to do so. Nothing to confirm at this point, but there's a chance that there will be.
She's talking about a face-to-face meeting between American and Cuban diplomats at the Summit of Americas this weekend. U.S. officials say they might recommend taking Cuba off the state-sponsored terror list and believe an announcement will be made in the next couple of days. President Obama talks about U.S. relations with Iran. The commander-in-chief says there are still going to be differences between both countries.
And one of the most profound ones is the vile anti-Semitic statements that have often come out of the highest levels of the Iranian regime.
But President Obama insists that signing a deal with Iran is, quote, the right thing to do. A judge grants Alan Dershowitz's request to remove his name from a lawsuit alleging sexual misconduct. Jane Doe No. 3 accused the criminal law expert of rape in a motion filed to join a separate lawsuit against a convicted billionaire sex offender. Dershowitz has vehemently denied all wrongdoing and now says he feels vindicated that his name and the allegations made against him have been removed from the legal papers. Well, a slice of American pie is going to cost a lot more than you expected. Singer and songwriter Don McLean's original handwritten lyrics to American Pie went up for auction today in New York. They sold for a whopping $1.2 million. I remember that song. What was it? Bye Bye. How is it? Bye Bye? Something like that, Mr. American Pie? There you go. That's your Newsmax Now update. See you in 30 minutes.